name's Christine Nguyen, and we made some amazing vegan dishes. Oven's on broil high. Wash the eggplants. Oil the eggplant up. Massage the oil on the eggplant because we want the skin to get kind of crispy. And then we're going to poke some holes in it. That'll keep them from exploding in the oven. I like spicy, but I like spicy where I can still, you know, my tongue's still working and my throat's still working. I hate when I have spicy foods and the first bite just ruins you for the rest of the meal and actually maybe the rest of the day because everything's burnt or not functional. Yeah, I hate that when that happens. We use ginger a lot in Vietnamese cooking. They say that ginger helps to soothe your stomach. Now, cooking is amazing. It crosses all borders, it crosses all boundaries, cultures, and what I noticed from traveling a lot is that every kind of cuisine is influenced a little bit from another culture's cuisine because of course borders, they overlap or they come up against each other, and being that I'm Vietnamese, there's a lot of French influence in my culture and you can really see that in the food as well. I mean, I just think that's really cool. I love chickpeas. I think it's because I love hummus. I love tahini sauce. Now we're going to peel this without burning our hands. That looks like a prune right now. Or a date. There we go. Look at that. Woohoo! But after today, you're gonna think eggplant is the bomb. We're gonna change your mindset on this beautiful royal vegetable. Okay, here's the fun part now. Let's get to cooking. Add a little bit of oil in the pan. That smells really good. It smells nutty. That's a nice smell. I love when I'm so into color too when cooking that it's just brown. That's like my biggest fear in dining out. Eating a plate that just comes out brown. Ugh. Now we're going to add our let's grind some salt. This is looking restaurant quality, I must say. I'd like to call it the chickpea gazpacho. Milk. Coconut milk. Bell peppers. This is going to have a lot of flavor. I was working at this one law firm, and we happened just to be in a section of town where if you went down the street from the building, it was a whole Ethiopian area. It was just like Ethiopian row. And so the attorney that I worked for, he's like, let's go have lunch. It was really interesting because everything I think I had that day was, I don't know if it was vegan, but it was definitely vegetarian. And the way they served it was really interesting. They served it on this big silver platter, and it seemed just like a lot of dips. And when the food came out, I just kind of sat there and waited, and he was like, go ahead, dig in. And I said, okay, well, I need, like utensils. And he was like, no, that's not how you eat Ethiopian food. So I guess they serve it with these really, really thin, they look like crepes called injera. And you're supposed to take a piece of this crepe and basically pick the food up with the injera. So I thought that was kind of cool that that's how they eat that. So. Like I never eat anything driving in the car, walking, standing up. I like to eat sitting down and enjoying the meal because food is an experience to me. It's a time to be social and to enjoy your food. And I know today's culture is so fast-paced with technology. Everything's fast. Your food's got to be fast, your cooking's got to be fast, your eating's got to be fast. But I kind of feel like if you can, when you eat, slow it down a little bit and enjoy what you're eating. Don't eat just to live. Live to eat. That was good. Well, thanks again for watching. I hope you learned something. I learned something. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope we all enjoy it now that we get to eat. So, Christine Lynn signing off on Overcooked Vegan. Bye.
This is an overview of Almond Milk brands, U.S. domestic. This is not a review as to the subjectivity of taste, it's an overview. They all have their distinct flavor and thickness. Many have their own grain, fruit, or nut variant, sweetened and unsweetened. Empirically, the main differences to speak on are ingredients, sugar and carrageenan. However, there are so many varieties, you can find something that works for you, and that's what selection's all about. Vanilla Almond Breeze has 13 grams of sugar and is available in refrigerated and shelf-safe versions. I tend to get the half gallon, but was compelled to get the Big Bopper since it was the first time I'd seen it. Averaged out, it was about a savings of 50 to 75 cents over buying 2 half gallons. I'd gauge it as medium in thickness. Silk Vanilla has 16 sugars and is the thickest out of all the almond milk that I regularly purchase. Beyond the unsweetened and nut and grain variants, they also have cartons that don't have to be refrigerated. Refrigerated, however, is best on cost, at least where I shop the most. Simple Truth is the Kroger brand. They are aggressive in providing vegan options of products. Their almond milk is not always the cheapest on the shelf, but it frequently is close. It's probably second thinnest out of the examples, but holds its flavor. The packaging is very close to its soy milk cousin, so I try to double check when I pick this brand up just in case the doppelganger makes its way into my bag. Califia is the newest to my purview. It's the thinnest and the least sweet of the straight vanilla. It sports 3 grams of sugars, which appears in the middle of the ingredients listing. Of course, all the aforementioned have unsweetened options. I like the packaging as it's different. Califia, who knows? Maybe I should ask them. However, they all serve their purpose. I've never had So Delicious, Whole Food 365, nor Natura's almond milk. Pacific, it's been a couple years since I've had it as they don't have half gallon. I know it's thin though, at least it used to be. Rice Dream, they make Almond Dream, which lists at 7 grams of sugar, but I've yet to taste it. The biggest issue to some would be is if the product contains carrageenan, because some do and some don't. Carrageenan is used as an emulsifier. It's derived from seaweed but has no nutritional value at all. It's linked to digestive issues and several other side effects to some people. The question comes to if you're affected by it, feel it's a useless additive and should thusly be avoided, or you choose to ignore it. Some companies like Califia have announced they are going carrageenan free by the end of 2015, so the choice is yours. And yeah, plenty of choices. I've come across a link on healthyeater.com/almond milk. While wrapping this up, it shows nutritional charts, mentions some brands that are not in the US, has links to carrageenan information and other concerns, and the comments on that post have useful information also. And also, let's see, there's a site, Wellness Mama, that has a few different links to making your own almond milk, so Hopefully that's of value to you. Adios.
For 30 years, she's been sharing her expertise in culinary cuisine, Ethiopian cuisine, with the city of Los Angeles. And we're very blessed to have her and all of her wonderful food. So let's give a round of applause for Rahel.